guys, today I'm going to do the TBR and Unread Books tag. This tag was created by Danny Darling. I'm going to leave a link down below. And I saw this video on Wiebke's channel. I'm also going to link that down below, though she didn't officially tag me because she tagged everyone who has more than 30 physical books on that TBR, which I do not have. So that's quite great. So I'm okay with doing this without being officially tagged. I thought this would be a fun tag because I rarely talk about my TBR, and also I think it's kind of quick, so let's get into the questions. The first question is, how many books have you read and how many books have you not read? So my Goodreads says that I have read 171 books. There's definitely a few books missing from my childhood. I remember reading some children's horror books, but I do not know what they were called, so I can't find them. And no, it's not Goosebumps, it was some other thing, but I just can't remember, so sadly I can't add them. My Goodreads says that unread books are 46, but this also includes my ebooks, which are probably about 25, maybe even 30. Most of the time you can see like my proper TBR in the background there. Row that is down there is my TBR, but there's also a few books on the other side of the shelf. Also, some books are my tripod. Number 2, what book on your shelf has been unread the longest? That is probably Dancing Jacks by Robin Jarvis. I'm honestly not sure if I still want to read this. I'm still really intrigued by the story, but since this is a German edition, it really takes me a lot of willpower to start this, so I'm not sure, but I'm still super interested in the story. Third question is the number 1 book on my TBR, and honestly, I can't really say that because it's really just a matter of my mood, the weather, the location where I'm reading. There's so many different things. Right now, my number 1 that I really need to read is The Near Witch by Victoria Schwab, but I do read this right now, so I think I can finally get it done in the next few days. The next one will probably be An Ember in the Ashes, but you know, I could also randomly pick up one of my ebooks, so I never really know what is my number 1. Question 4, book you want to read but don't own. So my wishlist is going towards 300 books. So honestly, there's quite a lot of books I want to read but do not own. Question 5, book you don't remember buying but still haven't read. I'm very glad to say that my book collection is so small that there is not one book that I can't remember buying. There are like 2 or 3 books where I don't remember why I bought them, but all in all, I know at least that I bought them, so it's alright. Question 6, a book you have lying around but you don't know if you want to give away yet. That is probably The Gift by Cecilia Hahn, which is a book that I have for so long, and I think there's been 3 Christmas now since I own the book where I was like, I'm going to read it this year, and I have not done it yet. Question 7, a book you feel guilty that you haven't read yet, and I think I never talked about this in a video, but I did in a few comment sections of other videos. I never feel guilty about not reading a book. I think that is complete bullshit. Why should I feel guilty about something? It's just making me feel bad about myself, and I don't want to feel bad about myself. There's enough things that you can feel bad about yourself for, but not for books that you haven't read yet. And question 8, book series you've heard a lot about and have no interest in reading. I mentioned that before. I'm not interested in reading Percy Jackson, but there's a few other series that I'm not really interested in picking up, but Percy Jackson is always the thing that comes to my mind first because it's quite popular. These were all of the questions for the TBR and Unread Books tag, and I'm going to tag everyone that has less than 20 physical books on their TBR. It doesn't matter how many ebooks you have, as long as there's less than 20 physical books, you are tagged. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!